Hey, welcome back, guys. So this is going to be a very special edition of Rate My Base. We're actually got permission to go and attack the number 1 player or number 2 player on the leaderboards. He's actually number 2 right now, MasterE. He was number 1 earlier this morning, and then he's actually given us permission to go ahead and use scrolls against him. Um, so this is going to be a very fun fight, because we're going to go through here and we're going to try and figure out a strategy to actually beat him and to see how much gems it takes to beat him. I only have 118 gems. I don't want to use all those gems. So if it costs more than, like, say 60 or so gems, I'm probably going to stop and call it quits. But we'll see how strong of a base it takes to be, number 1 in the world, because this is MasterE here. So looking at the little mini map, we go through and we discuss this setup. I've never actually seen like a clover like this before, so I've never gone and actually fought one of these types of bases, so I don't know what really to expect from that. This right here is a good indication of kind of like blockading your troops. Everything that comes out, he's got a little section here, 2 spaces, that his ranged troops are going to sit there and just pound away on them as you're working your way slowly through with your hero. So that's probably going to be very, very effective, because it's going to take a lot of damage to get through this area right here. These guys are probably all max levels, and they have thousands upon thousands of life at max level, especially the barricades. And you can't double hit any of the barricades, which is really, really good. You have to bring Blade Storm with you for sure to take down the barricades at all. Mine is almost level 5. Probably should attempt to wait 3 hours, but I do want to try and get the video out as soon as possible. And then we're going to use the Sonic Blast. And then for the situation here, I'm thinking about changing, because my Sword Rain, I know for a fact, won't be able to kill his ranged troops in 1 hit. So it's not going to be that effective. His troops are going to be too strong. So I'm thinking about either using the heal spell to try and heal my units, or possibly the shield. The shield's only level 1 here, so I think I will go with the heal spell. For units, I want to have heavy damage troops to get through the barricades. So I'm going to go with paladins and cannons. And then it's either a pyromancer or a mortar that I want for my 3rd troop. So I'm just taking a real quick look at the weaknesses and resistances here, and I'm trying to figure out what his waves are going to be looking like. Probably go with pyromancers, and the pyromancers will actually do a little bit of damage to the firebolt towers as well once we move forward. And then for scrolls, we're going to definitely keep Apocalypse Scroll on there. The other scroll, it's a toss-up between the healing spell or the summon. I really like summon, because it brings troops right here and there to you. But the heal spell will definitely keep your hero alive and keep your troops alive, so it won't allow me to, like, die as much. But I'll go summon, because dying actually could be beneficial. Every time you die, you resurrect, you can use your scrolls again. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go and attack. We're going to bring out cannons in the beginning, 2 of those, and then hopefully we can get past the first barricade and then get up to the second one, and then use a scroll to take care of this section for a little bit. Hopefully that works out. If it doesn't work out, then we're going to be really screwed. Probably going to die right there, because we don't have too much damage for ranged troops. We really need to get past these first 2 barricades as soon as possible, so his ranged troops have nothing to hide behind, and they're also going to hide behind this corner over here. So that's going to be the very, very big issue starting off. So we'll see if he's online. Hopefully we can attack him right now, and that's going to be our strategy. Oh wow, okay, we can actually attack him. So you can say I'm going to bring out 2 cannons to start. Pyromancer. And you see his wave troops already right there. So I'm going to have to call it audible and then just go at it right there with the scroll. Going to try and get up here and kill this barrage of troops so my units can actually be effective. Because you see nothing's got past there yet. Just need to hold on for just a little bit longer, and then I'll be able to use another Apocalypse Scroll before I die. I'm going to bring out a couple of those, and I'll use the scroll up here again. You can see how tough it is. I mean, his troops and his towers, nothing seems to really be budging. I don't know how my troops are doing back there. I'm going to try and call them so I can get them out of that corner. And then I will summon troops right here, which is nice. I wish I had my heal spell, actually. That was a mistake. I should have waited until I had my heal spell ready. Alright, we're going to do one more resurrection. I'm going to summon another batch of troops right there. We have a heal spell, so hopefully they live a little bit longer than the last troops. They didn't really live that much longer, but we were able to get past that barricade. So you can see how powerful his troops are and his towers. I mean, we used 5 scrolls now, maybe, and we're not even at the gates. We've also died twice, which is crazy. The road setup does work out really, really well because, you know, all my troops were sitting back there trying to get past this little choke point of his, and they weren't able to go with the hero. And if they were still taking some splash damage from the fire or the mortars or the R blasters. Very, very, very tough base. And we'll go take a look. I think we had 110 gems. So how many gems did we use there? So we got 42% of the base. We took 1 trophy, which is actually a big deal for the people in the top leaderboards. So we'll take a look here and see how many gems we used. We nearly used 100 gems, actually. We used like 80 or so, or 90 or so. Quite a few gems, and we didn't even get to the gate, which is insane. We'll go take a look at his base again. That clover design really worked out great. It was enough space so his towers weren't affected by the Apocalypse Scroll as much, and then this little choke point also took care of all the troops that we had coming summoning out. Really, really good base design here. So this is something that probably other players could use as well, and even in the lower levels would still be really effective as long as you can, you know, have a decent level barricades, because that's what helps prevent you from getting to the choke point. So I'm actually going to probably try and use this base as my own and see how it goes for several days. Because like I said, I really do like the design and the layout, and I do like where the towers are placed. This is a, like I said, a really, really good base. And like I said, even with the scrolls we got right here, and we used what, 3 Apocalypse I think and 2 Summon. I messed up on one of the summons, so that was, it was pretty much like 1 summon, but yeah, I mean, you have to do what you have to do to try and get further. And that's what the game comes about, is just these bases and the defenses are so strong that you have to use gems. You have to, you know, die and then resurrect and use more scrolls. Like, it's really gem heavy to try and get into the top leaderboards, because, you know, they have max level barricades, max level towers, max level troops, insane defenses. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a great base there. Definitely a 10 out of 10. You know, hopefully you can get back to the #1 spot again, and I'm sure you will with that base right there. Thanks for watching.